On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Would you both say that Black men should be the leaders of our communities?
Yeah, and I know where you're about to get at. The problem with
okay, but just wait real quick.
Answer the question.
Wait, but real quick, I just want to
Hold on.
Answer your question.
Let's go. Let her finish.
Okay.
Logic, do you think Black men should be the leaders of the communities?
I don't think
you want me to answer now? Or
no, I'm asking Logic. I was asking both of y'all.
Oh, okay.
You can go ahead first, Miss Lego.
Okay.
He already said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Black men can easily
wait, hold on.
Yes or no question, because she's trying to make a point. She wants you to answer yes or no, so that she can talk.
Okay, so
what is hard about that?
Logic.
I was answering your question before a cat jumped out.
Okay, so do you think Black men should be the leaders of the Black community?
I think that's the only choice. Yes, that's the only choice we have.
And they use the word independent at least 6 times in this one, because I've read this at least 100 times. They use the word independent at least 6 times in this one freaking paragraph. So what they're saying is their job as slave owners is to, one, do something to the Black man, either get rid of them like what they do with us or hurt them like they did with them. And now you got women. So now the women, like Rizza Islam said, they're going to birth out new slaves. That's the reason why they keep us separated, so they can keep us slaves. Because y'all goofy ass women are going to teach your children how to be slaves. You're so afraid for your little boys, and you teach your little girls how to be men. It's literally in the Willie Lynch letter. With the male image destroyed, the ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state to a frozen independent state. In this frozen psychological state of independence, you hear the word independence over and over again, right? She will raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles.
She will raise them?
Hold on. She will, this is important. Hold on, let me, okay, here we go. Thorn, you don't mess me up. All right, so look, psychologically independent. She will train her female, she will train her male and female offspring in reverse roles. Now, what do you got? You got a blank woman out front and a blank man behind and scared. You know why? Because Black mothers are so afraid that their little boys are going to get hurt by the police, by the white man. So they literally, and it's a woman named DeGundry. I forgot her first name. I'm sure y'all heard, Black woman named DeGundry. Her last name was DeGundry. She literally said, women actually talk down on their sons out of fear of losing their sons. And it came from slavery. So say a teacher is talking to their son, and the teacher's like, oh my God, your son is amazing. He's so smart. What does the Black mother say? Well, yeah, he's okay, but he's a little hard-headed. She's going to literally, psychologically hold that back from him because she's afraid to lose him psychologically. Why? Because back in slavery, and like I said, this came from science, psychologically, women were afraid because the mother will have the little boy and he'll be doing a good job, and a slave owner will come up and say, hey, your son is great. And she'll be like, no, he got a problem. He does this. Why? Because she doesn't want her son sold off, or she doesn't want her son to be viewed as the strongest male, because you already know on a slavery plantation, the strongest male gets fucked up. So at the end of the day, what this man is saying, Rizza Islam, this came directly from the Willie Lynch letter. Black women are the most important part of good economics to slavery. And slavery is still happening because y'all asses are still having fatherless babies depending on the government to fund your slavery.
I got something to add to it. I mean, it's just a question to it. I never knew that. Look, Lou, for that, I researched that with a lynch ladder, and I'll be a quick podcast. So you know what I'm saying. You can see your little podcast. My main question is this. First, is it working? We've been on this Black Woman is God trip for a while. Is it working? Or is it gradually taking us to the point where we at now? Also, do any other race of people have this mentality? When you teach a woman, you teach a nation. So is that, I'm just saying, because I want to know.
Our dumbasses.
Is that the Middle Eastern blueprint? Is that the Indian blueprint? Is that any other blueprint but the black race? And I'm pretty sure it's just the black race blueprint. We're the only one that spill that type of rhetoric to our men and our kids and our boys and our girls. If that's the case, haven't we figured out what's wrong with us? If any business person can stop me and tell me, if something don't work for a long period of time, do you not reevaluate it? Or do you just go bankrupt? I don't get why this is a point of debate. This mentality is not working for us. This type of rhetoric, even though I know our women want to hear this type of stuff, but it's not working for us. What's working for other races? We have to get outside of ourselves and analyze. I would love to say the black woman is God. If it works, I would love to give you the praise and kudos if it works. But you want the praise, but you don't want what comes with the praise. You don't want no accountability.
Okay, so Mr. Let Go, while you were talking, and even Logic, the things that you're saying right now, would you both say that Black men should be the leaders of our communities?
Yeah, and I know where you're about to get at. The problem with
but just wait real quick.
Answer the question.
Wait, but real quick, I just want to
Hold on.
Answer your question.
Let's go. Let her finish.
Okay.
Logic, do you think Black men should be the leaders of the communities?
I don't think
you want me to answer now? Or you
No, I'm asking Logic. I was asking both of y'all.
Oh, okay.
You can go ahead first, Ms. Lego.
Okay.
He already said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Black men can easily
Wait, yes or no question, because she's trying to make a point. She wants you to answer yes or no, so that she can talk.
Okay, so
what is hard about that?
Logic.
I was answering your question before a cat jumped out.
Okay, so do you think Black men should be the leaders of the Black community?
I think that's the only choice. Yes, that's the only choice we have.